Welcome into a special segment of Studio 122. I'm your host, Ricky Moser. In this segment, we're going to be showing you a special film made by our very own Spencer James Nelson. The name of it is Binnion and Henderson, A Ghost Story. Let's take a look.
Right? What are we doing for next week? Because, we can't keep up with all the celebrity gossip and some sports.
Good luck with that one.
What do you mean?
When you can find something interesting in Hunt County, then come talk to me.
Well, this county does have a lot of things people try to hide.
What? That part? We're not going to talk about that. I still have 3 more years here.
I'm not saying we shouldn't, but there's no point in saying that there's no history when there is. This building probably has something to do with it anyways.
Wait a minute. Didn't this used to be the girls' dorm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I think we learned that in Miss Anderson's class. It did show us this. You want to go upstairs and see if those Century is line posters are...
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Here it is. Do you actually think it would say who died?
No. At least it's some facts to start.
No, it actually says the 2 girls died here. It says here that this girl died, or committed suicide, on March 22nd, 1927, and then this girl got raped and murdered on the same day in 1947, 20 years later.
So you're meaning to tell me that one girl was murdered here on this day 90 years ago, and then another one was murdered 20 years later?
Yeah, it appears so. I don't know of any school that would actually put this up. It could just be someone else pulling a prank on us.
It looks pretty legit, but you're right. Who would invest their time and money into something like this?
I don't know. I feel like it's some people just pulling a prank on us.
So you think it's just some kid pulling a prank?
Exactly. Ma'am, are you okay? Marvin, wake up, dude. Why are you on the ground? Marvin, wake up. Marvin.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Ah!
Set is Sydney Mouton. Sydney was the ghost in that film that you just saw. So Sydney, thank you for joining us today.
Of course.
First of all, tell us a little bit about yourself, like your classification and your major and where you're from.
I'm a junior. I'm a business administration major with a minor in music, and I'm from Garland.
And that film we just saw was directed by Spencer Nelson. How do you know Spencer?
His fraternity and my sorority do a lot of things together, so I met him through that.
And did you know the other two actors in the film?
I actually just met them while we were filming.
Well, you would never tell just by watching. That total thing was about 4 minutes, 4.5. But how long did it actually take from beginning to end to sequence it all together? How long did that take?
We filmed it in about an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. That just shows you how much work actually goes into making a package like this. Throughout the entire thing, what would you say was the easiest part?
All the running scenes. It's pretty easy to run in a straight line.
And I suppose you didn't have any lines?
No,
That was
I didn't.
easy?
Yeah.
That's
I
always
didn't
the
say
best
much.
role to play. What would you say was the hardest?
Keeping a straight face.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It was kind of silly, like just watching it and like without sound and without the screaming and without all the like kind of scary parts. So just watching two guys duck and cover in the middle of a hallway at nothing is kind of funny, and it's really hard to keep a straight face.
So this was shot in both Binnion and the Henderson Hall, is that correct? And when did you guys actually shoot this?
Friday night.
Friday night? And how were you guys able, was this during the school hours, or did you have to get special permission to get in the building at that time?
I'm not sure. I think we had special permission and we were filming at night. It was kind of scary.
So what was your favorite part?
Getting to know the two guys that we filmed with, because I had never met them before, and they were really fun, and it was just fun. Like, it was a fun process.
So what was your initial reaction when Spencer asked you to do this for him?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
And then
It sounded like fun.
what do you think about it now, looking back at it for the first time?
I kind of liked it. I think it's kind of cheesy and fun.
Do you think you might ever do something like this again? Obviously, you're not like a radio or TV major, but it seemed like you guys had a great time. So would you ever see yourself doing something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. It was fun.
And so obviously, like Spencer, you guys are so close and those actors, but you would never be able to tell that was just like your first time doing it. So what can we assume happened to the guy at the very end?
I got him.
You got him?
Mm-hmm.
Are you supposed to be a bad ghost?
I think the idea was that I was one of the girls that had been killed in those buildings when they were previously girls' dorms, and I just didn't want people in there at nighttime.
Okay.
I think that was the idea.
Okay. Well, Sydney, we appreciate you coming on, and we appreciate the video. Spencer, thank you as well. This has been Studio 122. I'm your host, Ricky Moser, sitting down with Sydney Mouton, who was the star in the video, Binnion and Henderson, A Ghost Story. We'll see you next time.